We are live. Yes,
Live.
we are. We need our music. We need Howard to do our theme song. Like,
I
we got to
really
get,
think so. I
huh?
do. I've been waiting for him. Howard, where are you?
Merlin, man, we need to have our live from Southwest Florida, the Real Time Wisdom Show with
That's right.
Joanna.
We need an intro. We need an intro. Any
Yeah.
suggestions?
Yeah, so I'm going to get with him on that. So hi, everybody. Welcome
Good.
to the Real Time Wisdom Show. We are so glad you're here. There's no tapping or there's no noises. I've kind of erased all that. And there's no green screen tonight. There's none of that.
No, everything's just chill. Well, Mercury went direct, Lainey, yesterday. And so even though we're still in the Mercury shadow a little bit, things are starting to, even out for us. And so that's a good thing. Denise says, yes, a theme song. Hey, Denise.
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah, so we'll get that going. Well, it feels like that because now everything feels in papaya. Everything's in flow. Everyone's been writing us, where's the decks? Where's the decks? Like, yes, the decks will be here. And we're told this week on Thursday.
We're
At the end of the day,
so
it's Thursday.
excited. And
I know.
the little elves behind the scenes, which is actually Lainey and I, are kind
No,
of,
we have some helpers. We have some
yeah,
helpers.
we'll have some little elf helpers, but that is going to be our focus, getting those out to you guys as soon as possible. Hey, Tony, speaking of our little helpers, and Cheryl, how you doing?
Yeah, so this is the week we've all been waiting for.
That's
It's
it.
like, this is the birth. Well, it's been
Wow,
birth, and now it's really it's out to get out to the world. Hey,
that's
Tamara.
right. That's
So that's what's happening. So people were wondering why we had decks, So just to re-explain, and then we move on. We had a small. We have it's actually huge. Our first round of certified readers. Some of them are here tonight. We have 32, and then and so they all filled, and so we had expressed enough to make sure that we had their decks because then we had to get them and then we had to ship them worldwide. So we needed all that time and we paid a small little big fortune to have them sent here, but we weren't going to do that for thousands of decks. So we had it done for 30. And so those are done. That's why everyone had theirs ahead of time. Now everyone else is coming. We're supposed to get them and they're going to be popped in the mail over the next, towards the end of the week, and you're all going to be letting us know, hopefully next Monday and the Monday after when you come here, what you think of what you're experiencing. And some of you have already experienced it. But tonight,
right.
you can experience the world of chakras. That's like our theme tonight. But I have a few other things I want to talk about before we let Joanna helm the ship in the chakra realm. How's that? Can we talk about a few other things?
Yes, absolutely. We got
All
a
right.
lot of things coming up.
First off, I'm going to promote in advance who's going to be on our show next week. Now, here's the deal. If some of you know who this person is, I want you to tell me if you know who he is, because I'm going to give you a prize. Something from our wonderful world. Does anybody know who this amazing being is? Is he on there? Is this picture
Yeah,
there?
he's on there. He's
He's
on there. And
adorable,
looking
isn't he?
good.
Yeah. All right. So I want to give it a minute. And if somebody knows who he is, let me know. Okay. I bet you don't know who he is, but you should, and you will, because the guy is a monster high performance coach who deals with addictions. And we're talking food addictions, sex addictions, alcohol, drugs, because guess what? They're all the same, what leads us to them. And this guy lives in with his fiance in Bali. She's a vegan chef. They are high performance coaches for corporations. Gary T. Roller is his name. He is a powerhouse. He and his partner, they have a whole empire. They got businesses. They consult for people all over the world. And he's going to be here with us because he loves what we're doing. Isn't that
That's
amazing?
so cool. That is
Yeah.
so
So Gary
amazing.
T. Roller is going to be here on our show. We're interviewing him. He's calling in from Bali next Monday night. I'm telling you in advance because I'm telling you He's going to blow your mind with his energy, enthusiasm, and we're talking all about food addictions and every other addictions and traumas and what lead us to get to where we are, which is also the work that we're doing that we've channeled in the deck. So it's an amazing pairing, and we're letting you know. Make sure you tell your friends and you tune in next Monday night. Okay. So
I cannot wait for that. That's very, very exciting stuff. So
yeah, he's amazing. So anyway, so that's Gary. If you did, let's talk about Diana, and then we'll move into some of our other things. Diana, right? She finds out about us. She goes to our Kickstarter. She loves what we do. She's like, I got to be a certified reader. And then here we were. Suddenly, I saw this thing that said Diana is going live. And all of a sudden, she's going live about our deck. I couldn't believe it. And then I'm like, go on, get online. Can you believe it?
Oh my God, lady, when you said that, go online right now. I went, what the heck? And there she is, our deck in living color with Diana unveiling the whole thing. It was so freaking awesome. It's like, giving birth to a baby and then having, one of your relatives just lovingly show it off to everybody. It was just the coolest thing.
So she sent it to us. Thank you, Diana. She's in Romania. She is going to be our very first European certified reader because this weekend she is joining our first certification class along with a wonderful group. And actually the next 3 weekends, we're going to be very busy. And Tony said, that was so cool. She did a good job. Great job. Yes, we thought so too. It's her very, very first time ever doing a Facebook Live ever on the internet, and she did it with our deck. And she was so calm, cool, and her English is fantastic. And she just had so many wonderful things to say. So thank you, Diana, and thank you for you guys watching it. It's on our Food Healing Oracle Deck Facebook page.
Yeah, so that was so cool. Awesome. That was very awesome. So
we sold out on all of our classes.
Yes.
And now we have one more we decided to open up in October. And that's just because we are here in Florida and things are going cuckoo in the COVID world everywhere. And we just really tuned in and felt as much as we wanted to get on a plane to California, we're not getting on a plane going anywhere. So we decided to make the very last certification that was originally scheduled for Arroyo Grande, California, which is Central Coast. We made that is now online, and it's already starting to fill because we had some people from locally there, and then now some of them are registering. So there's 7 spots. That's it, and then we're done for the year. So if you want that, because the prices go up next year, and we're only doing 4 next year, because we're also, believe it or not, writing the second deck. So we have 7 spots. We'd love for you to be it, and soon enough, you're going to be hearing from the first 3 classes. The first 32 are going to be giving their experiences. We know that you're going to want to be part of it.
Yeah. And Cheryl, you are absolutely right.
What are you going to say, Joanna?
Well, I was just going to say, Cheryl says you would never know it was her first live. And that is so true. I haven't even done a live yet. I thought that she was amazing.
Oh, Diana. Amazing. She was amazing. So I'm excited to have her. Some of you guys are going to meet her and be hanging out with her for 2 days. All right. So will we be getting a link for this weekend? Linda, we sent an email out. Check your spam or your junk. Everyone who's in our first class of this weekend got an email with all your details. You got handout sheets. You got where to go, when to go, the link. See us after the show if you can't find it. But those all got sent out last Saturday. It said, see you next week, because we wanted to give you a week to prepare in case you want to print out what we gave you, handout sheets. Okay.
So we have all kinds of goodies and our schedules in there, so you can kind of plan your day. So Cheryl says,
well, let's not focus on it now, because let's stay focused on the show. We can get to we will definitely resend everything to make sure you got it, but we sent everything last Saturday, and you should have all your goodies. And we have other people confirmed that they got them. So check your junk, check your spam folders. We will resend it again, but let's stay focused on what we want to do here, which is learn about the chakras. Because oh yeah, here, let me put this up, because I don't know, Joanna, you didn't even know that I did this, but I did this. So,
I didn't even know what we
what's
did.
happening to this woman? What is going on here? I posted this earlier, and we got some really interesting comments like, I'm seeing you tonight. Tell me what's happening. So what's
Yes.
happening?
So this is my beautiful client, Heidi. And after she had a session of craniosacral healing, I kind of, get all my tools and modalities together when I do a session, just listening to the body as to what it needs. And so when she was done and she was all relaxed, I said, give me a minute. I want to try something. And she was nice enough to let me experiment on her with the cards. And I did our chakra spread from the book, right? Which is the 7 main chakras. There's many more chakras in the body, but we're focusing on these 7 main chakras right now. And
Right.
I laid out the cards on her body per chakra. And everything that had come up during her healing session was reflected in the cards that were laid out on her body. So this is another way that people who do Reiki and people who do healing touch and other modalities, massage or whatever, this is another way for you guys to be able to utilize this chakra spread. It was amazing. It even, gave us both. It's like some insight into something else that was going on because of the card that I and she didn't even get during the session. So these cards, as usual, this is real-time wisdom in the moment, and they're there to help us. I've worked with chakras for the last, I guess, 20 years now, and
I made us bigger. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you did.
No, I like it bigger. Go ahead.
You like us bigger?
Yeah. There we go. This is better. I didn't like all that big black.
It's pineapple. It's so we just expanded. So the chakra system, and I feel like I'm talking to the choir here because I feel like that there is many of you here listening that already know about the chakra system. And as I said before, there's 7 main chakras. Some people talk about the other 108 chakras that are around, but we're not going to get into that tonight. I just did want to mention it because it's important to know that there are those energy centers throughout our entire body. Tonight, we're going to be just talking very, very briefly. We go into this so much more in the certification class, but tonight we're just going to be talking very briefly about, these 7. And so this starts with the root. Each chakra has a color. Each chakra has a sound. Each chakra has a frequency. And when one of the chakras are out of balance, it can make all the chakras out of balance. When it comes to our deck and foods, every single thing that we do, and we're talking about EMPS Wellness now, every single thing that we do affects our chakra system. It takes some work to stabilize the chakra system so that it stays open and balanced for longer periods of time. And this is something that foods can help us to do. So when we go into, say, the root chakra, and the root chakra, one of the cards that we designated, which makes all the sense in the world, is beets. And beets is grounding. Well, and that's what the root chakra does. It grounds us to Mother Earth. And it is, I would say, they're all important, but if we're not grounded, then none of the other chakras work. So you think about it this way. I always think this way, that I want my field, my body to be grounded in the earth and connected to source, right? And those are the 2 main things that I want: connected to source and grounded, so that all the other chakras, there's the root chakra, which is red, the sacral chakra, which is orange, the solar plexus, which is yellow, the heart, green, the throat, blue, the third eye, indigo, and the crown, purple, white, depending on what you learned. In Reiki, they call it purple, but in Healing Touch, we were that white gold, and it can change. So, but each and every chakra can be enhanced by our spiritual practice, can be enhanced by our work, our personal work, our inner child work. And as we stabilize these chakras and really focus on our energy systems, we start feeling better. We start evolving, right? Our soul evolves, our body evolves. Oh, I
Did
just
she
saw.
distract you? Did she distract you?
She did. I just saw that. Yes, I
Joanna,
did.
that 7th chakra reading you've done for me was so spot on, and my heart was beats.
Right.
Oh, well, by the way, for those of you who are here tonight, I'm interrupting for a second for a very good reason. One is Joanna is offering, or me or Joanna, whoever you want to do it with, doesn't matter. But tonight we're spinning the wheel, and we are going to offer half off a reading, a chakra reading, normally $125. So tonight it's $60. So if you want to be at the end part of this, and you're going to get what you just saw. Now this is in person, but we're dealing with a very crazy time period. Can this be done? This can be done online. I'm not even going to ask you that. We know this can
Yeah.
also be done. We can read your chakras and do our online readings. So in any case, this is going to be offered tonight, the Wheel of Fortune, for half off, $60 instead of our $125, and you are going to get a chakra reading, right? That's what we're offering.
That's what we're offering. And the beauty of doing it long distance or if not live is that, Lainey and I are both very trained with, remote energy healing. She is a theta healer. I've been a healing touch practitioner for 20 years now. And it's like energy is everywhere, and you don't have to be in the same room for us to be able to tap into energy. And when you get a chakra reading, it's not just about getting that reading, it's also us putting that healing energy that we know so well behind that and helping those chakras to become open and balanced and activated, because that's what we want from each of our chakras. We want them opened, balanced, and activated so that we are feeling our best emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's how the chakra system works. And there is so many different things that we can do personally to help our energy systems. And this is the kind of thing that, Lainey and I were talking earlier, and it might be a while, but I've taught sound healing for many, many years, and to teach people how to stabilize their chakra systems is something that I've been doing for a very long time.
Yes.
In fact, when Lainey came up with the chakra CD that I was on, of course I chose Crown, or Crown was chosen for me. I don't remember how it worked, but I've been a
This one.
for 16 years. And so, there it is, right? And so it's very, very important to me that people know about the chakra systems and know how to get to their optimum wellness by learning more about them and how they can take care of their own system. It's like taking your car into the mechanic for a tune-up and an oil change. How many of us do that every so many miles, right? And yet, how many of us go to a healer or a spiritual, an energy practitioner and say, I need a tune-up. I need a tune-up for my chakras. Most of us don't think about that, but yet we'll take care of our car. We just don't take care of our own system. So I always encourage people, if you go get your car tuned up every 6 months, every 4 months, or whatever it is, make an appointment with your energy practitioner and get your body tuned up. You're worth it. You're absolutely worth it.
Well, I was just going to give a shout out to amazing. You're like so on point. I wanted to shout out, first off, Denise Flett is here, and she is also on that CD. She did the sacral chakra.
Oh, yes.
You did crown. She brought it home, and I did third eye. And every one of them, everyone on there, that CD is just tremendous. And I'll put in a little note here if people don't have it. and you want to get it, I'm going to tell you how to get it. But you're right. And so we are providing all these different ways of how you can tune up and more pineapples, expand your chakras, create more peaches, right? Create more positivity by getting them aligned. So in the certification class, we have 60 cards in our deck. We go through all 60 foods, herbs, spices, fruits, vegetables, and we've tuned in, and we're going to tune in with you and discuss which ones are fit where, when, how, and why. It's a tremendous magical journey seeing that we have everything we need to keep ourselves optimum.
Yeah. We just have to focus our attention on what works, and so often we go, and I'm sure Gary's going to address this next week as well. So often we go towards the easy and, what we know instead of, and there's no judgment there because we're all on this, we're all on our own path and our own divine timing with that path. But there's so many things that we can do to help us, especially in this time of COVID, Lainie. I mean, that is, our chakra system is very important in keeping our immune system up. So, as we take supplements and as we eat better and all of that stuff in order to keep ourselves healthy, don't let us not forget that energy system that is part of us,
Yeah.
And I always, think to myself when I'm doing this work of the chakra work, how, I have to ask myself, Joanna, are you grounded? Are you connected? Is your sacral good? And so I do some things, what I call body scans to just make sure my chakras are all open and being stabilized like that. And guess what? Sometimes they're out of whack, and anything can get them, out of whack if you're not working.
For my clients, I assign them homework. I assign them either to go listen to one of the CD tracks every time, or one of the, depending on what it is that's happening in the session. If it's abundance, I take them to the abundance CD. But in the chakras, if it was really clear, it's so great because I'll assign them the track. Like, okay, looks like you really need to be expressive. Let's get you going in your throat. And then I'll pull a card or a spread from the deck. And then we look at that. And maybe we need to do some clearings to open them up so they can speak their voice, speak their truth, communicate who they are, step into their purpose. Whatever it is, I help them see that. And the cards are great. And by the way, consider having this in your dinner tonight.
That's right. That's right. That's why these cards are so awesome. And I think that happened with Heidi too. There was some foods on there that, she had been craving and had been wanting to eat. And that was her chakras informing her that maybe that food would really help her in coming to that complete wellness she was looking for.
Well, Linda Balta said she wants in, so she's our first to go into. You have to actually say also, by the way, just like she did, that you want to be on the wheel tonight, because that's
Yes.
So we know that if you're on the wheel, that means you want a reading at 50% off, and whoever's going to win is going to get a full hour of scrumptious deliciousness chakra reading. And it's really pretty amazing. That's why we put it in the book. So when you get your deck, or if you haven't got your deck, get a deck, and it will explain to you how to do it yourself, and then you'll get some of our supervision and insight if you get one of our readings. So it'll be good. However you go.
So what word was that you used? Did you just?
I don't even know. Samara wants to be on the wheel. Delicious. That's not really what I meant to say, but it's that way. I know.
Yeah, I kind of love it.
So are you working with the big one or the small one tonight? I have the small one with me.
I'm working on this with the small one too.
You are? Oh, I love it.
It just fits so well in my hand.
Oh, they're both good. I'm so loving it. And
I'll work with the big ones. I'll work with the big ones.
With the big one? Okay.
Yeah.
I left the big one at home. I got the small ones with me at the office here.
I love them all.
This is a brilliant. If Lucille's here, Denise wants on the wheel. Awesome. Lucille, God bless that Lucille, came up with a brilliant idea. And this is for. Do you have your little bag for the velvet bag? Do you have that?
I do. I love this bag. Oh.
So listen to this, you guys. I want you all to take note, and we're going to talk more about the chakras. And guess what? Okay, first let me tell you why I am talking about that, and then wait till you see what we're going to do for your free card readings tonight. Oh, okay. So we've got a couple ideas, and we want your opinions. First off, Lucille said, "Well, what if I wanted to buy an extra book, and I want to like have it with my small deck, and cannot that be possible?" So I was like, "Damn, that's brilliant." So we are selling these decks like crazy. Like we just got a holistic medical spa in Cape Town, South Africa today. I mean, we're getting calls from all over the world. It's amazing. So we know we're going to be reordering these decks before we know it. So one of the things we thought of, Lucille did, is maybe having some extra books in case you want that, because the little ones come in that beautiful, cute bag, but they don't come with the book.
They don't come with a book.
But the other idea is to take that bag and make it a jumbo bag that you can fit your large decks into, in addition to our chakra totes. Oh, you know what? I should have had the chakra totes here to be demonstrating. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
I have one.
Oh, you have one there? What do you have? Oh, you have the crown chakra tote.
I have the crown.
Yeah. I have them all.
It looks blue in here, but it's actually a very deep purple.
So, yeah, so that holds. Well, I'm going to go get them because I'm compelled. But tell them what the chakra. Tell them what the pools are tonight for everyone who wants in.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. So listen, what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to have you write down. Put in that little post thing, the comment thing. I'm out of it today. You have no idea what I've been through today. But anyway, so I want you to post in the comment section what chakra you would like a card pulled for. So is it root? Is it sacral? Is it solar plexus? Is it heart? Is it throat? Is it third eye? Or is it crown? And me and Lainie are going to pull cards and help you to see what those chakras need. And Tamara's right there. She wants heart. She knows what she wants right away.
All right.
Look at those beautiful
here are our chakra totes. They're in stock. They're ready to go right with your deck. And we got them in all 7 colors. And they are stunning and amazing. One of my tarot mentors, Cheryl Ryder from the Albuquerque Tarot Tribe in Albuquerque, New Mexico, hand did these. And I'm telling you, they are stunning. They got our little tag. They even got our little, let's see if I can show you. It's got our little heart logo on them. But I feel if you're working on a specific chakra to work on, have them charged inside one of these bags. You can collect all 7. You can get one. I know Linda Baltus just got a green one. She's opening up that heart. So anyways, we have these in stock. They also carry them here at Radiance Holistic Wellness. And these are what we have for the big decks. So we're very excited they're in stock because they're chakra totes. They're perfect for the deck. Okay.
Well, to finish your thought about this, Lucille's idea was to have these be a little bit bigger to hold the deck and the small cards, or the bigger cards?
She wanted to have an extra book. If someone's just toting around the small decks, if there could be a book in them. So we may have the books extras for sale, but if people like that, cool. So anyways, we have a lot in the works when we get to a reorder, but hey, let's get the decks out first. So, all right, we're about halfway in. So do you want to say anything else about chakras, and then we can maybe do some pulling, and then we want to save time to do the Wheel of Fortune for whoever said who wanted to be giving us a chakra reading spread.
I think because so many people are responding, Karen wants to be added to the wheel, by the way. And because so many people are responding, I can talk more about the chakras as I pull the cards, as you pull the cards for the people who are.
Yeah, I think that's a great hands-on learning, as we say.
That's right. That's right.
Again, I can't wait for this weekend. Wait till you all going to see what we got in store for you. We've been working on it all day today. I was late to coming here tonight.
All day? How about like for the last 5 or 6 or 7 weeks?
It's a big job. It's a big job.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. So
I got baptized today, right, Lainie? Didn't I get baptized today? I almost drowned.
A queen.
My partner in produce pulled me out of the water, of the drowning water. Thank you so much.
You're doing great, but you know, you're like in the crown chakra. I had to bring you down into the root, and sometimes
That's
it's hard to go from. No, in all seriousness, when we work in those higher realms and having to bring ourselves into the practicality of being here, it's not easy. And a lot of us, I'm a great bridge. I could go there. I could be right here. Some people stay in the fifth. They are up in the ethers. It's hard. If you took the elements class, you're in your element of air a lot. We need to bring you down into the mother. And it's not easy. But when you get all your chakras into alignment, this is a great way of doing it. And sometimes it's as easy as intentionalizing with the food we're feeding the temple. So it all goes hand in hand. All right. So here we go. I got to scroll up. And so we decided we're pulling cards tonight on chakras. So let me go to the beginning. And the first person who asked, I think I want to go in order.
It was Tamara.
Tamara, where is Tamara? Tamara, I want to be on the wheel tonight. And then Tamara said heart. All right. You start off with the heart?
Yeah, I'm going to start off with the heart. Okay. Heart. And I'm looking at nothing but hearts.
And by the way, we say this every time. If you're here tonight, you're part of the vortex. So in case you didn't pull the heart card, but you hear Tamara's reading, it's for you. It's for you.
So Tamara, you got butternut squash, which is our support card. And so, when we want to work on the heart chakra, of course, we want to bring in and open up to those feelings of love. But sometimes love can be scary because we get vulnerable, right? So support comes in to say, there is a way that your angels and guides can support you. There is support around for you, not only from them, but if you ask the people you're in relationship with to help you to feel safe so that you can open up your heart chakra and you have the support that you need to fully be engaged. Heart chakra, is all about loving yourself and feeling compassion for the world. So we really need support in doing that, especially these days. So here you go. You got all the support you need, Tamara.
Well, I happen to know some things going on, and I am so like, oh God, that is so perfect, Joanna. So yay, Tamara, really take that to heart. That was really good. All right, I'm going to do Cheryl. Cheryl's asking for what's happening and what's the energy around her throat chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great question. I don't know. It's really asking me to pull. All right, here we go. Spontaneity.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting. So what I'm going to say to you about that is spontaneity is very interesting. Do you watch sometimes on Facebook where somebody just like comes on live and they're like, wow, I had a feeling I needed to share this. And I always say, wow, that's kind of brazen. They don't care about their makeup. They don't care about what they're looking like. They're just wanted to express in that moment. And to me, that's very spontaneous. But something about that is very endearing, that we don't need to go through all sorts of protocols these days. I mean, look, my hair is growing out. I'm not really wearing a whole lot of makeup. Like, I think things are becoming so simplified now that being spontaneous is fine, or just expressing what's going on for you is fine. Like, I feel like we're able to be more authentic these days. And that comes in that throat chakra expression, is being able to just cite what's going on for you without having any pomp and circumstance, or should I, or I don't know how that's going to look, or what if somebody thinks that. Kind of like just being your truth and really just feel into, like, is this for me to do? And I'm feeling the energy. I always say with the spontaneity card is like, feel in. Does that feel like right action? Then go for it. And if not, like, then wait. But spontaneity is all about kind of moving energy very quickly and getting it out. And that's where we want to express. That was kind of a long way of saying, like, enjoy some bananas, go a little bananas, have some fun. Like, just, go on there with your Facebook lives, or do something really, just something that you wouldn't normally do or plan, put it that way.
So, you know what? I just want to jump in and say one thing, because what I kept seeing was Cheryl in the shower singing a show tune and opening up that throat chakra and letting the water flow over it, and knowing that she can speak her mind, speak her truth with as easy as it is singing in the shower, and to just
Scream
allow it.
it, scream it out. All right, I hope that helps. Tony wants third eye.
Ooh, Tony. All right, let's see here. Oh, Tony, didn't you get this card before?
Oh my God!
He keeps
The
getting this
sour
miracles
saga
card.
continues.
Tony, something's happening, man. That's all I got to say.
Tony got that the last pull, and
Yes.
she's been trying to track down soursop, and here it is again. Soursop is miracles. So opening up the third eye. What do you want to say about that, Joanna?
I just want to say that there is something that is happening with Tony. I really feel strongly about that. She is getting downloads, listening more, and really opening up her intuition more than ever before. So there is this card doesn't come out the second time for a reason. You know what? And I said this last week, everything that you've been asking for in terms of your spirituality and your growth as a healer is coming on board. So here you go. More confirmation for you, Tony.
I had soursop again this morning in my smoothie, and I cannot help think of Tony every single time I have soursop now. Like, I equate the two. So,
do you know I had soursop in my smoothie this morning?
You did?
I had
just love
spinach, blueberries, and soursop. Yep.
I had soursop and I had an avocado seed. I put avocado in, and I just said actually with the smoothies, because with the miracles is the soursop. I'm like, bring forward a miracle today. And 5 minutes later, okay, your decks are arriving on Thursday. I was like, yeah. And Thursday's a really groovy day, by the way. So I was like, wow, okay, soursop did it for me. So go for that soursop. We're going to get you all soursopped out there, Tony, and everyone else should be taking in some soursop. You can get it at Publix. You can get it. Whole Foods had fresh soursop. My God, go for it. All right. Moving
on. Denise Blood, solar plexus.
Denise, solar plexus.
Denise. Uh-huh.
Denise. We had a great time in the elements class yesterday. Speaking of Denise. Wow. Solar plexus, and we got action. We got tomatoes. Oh wow, it just fits perfectly the little card on the screen. Look at that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, in all seriousness about the solar plexus, and you're getting the action card, and I feel like we had a procrastination card somewhere. I don't know why, like there was something about procrastinating before. I don't know what, somewhere along the way. I don't know if we pulled that recently. But this is kind of that reminder of things that get a little bogged down in the solar plexus, sometimes emotionally. It's a letting go and taking action to really claim it. It's really claiming it, not just like, things that might have been things that have let's see, best way of saying is things that have been marinating. I'm going to use tomatoes, so I have to use the word marinating. Things that have been marinating, now they're bubbling up to actually be ready to take action on. So things are going to be moving in when you actually start putting more intention towards that action. The fire energy, remember we talked about reds, is taking the action, energizing it, activating it, and adding some passion into it.
That sounds so right.
I'm not scrolling down to see that, so I don't want to lose my space, but she could let us know.
Yes.
Melissa wants sacral.
All right. I just lost my place here.
No, I'm holding the place for you, Joanna.
Okay. So we are at Melissa.
I'm keeping track.
Okay, good. Melissa, sacral chakra, area of creativity, and let it flow, baby, because you got papaya in the sacral. And so this is telling you that everything, Lainey used that word bubbling up, and that's how it feels like in the sacral, that creativity, that's where we get those seeds are planted in the sacral chakra for us to be able to create what we want next. And sometimes, just like being pregnant, it can be in there growing and marinating for a while, and then all of a sudden it's there and it's up. And I feel like, Melissa, that it is really getting close to the time that what you have really wanted to create is coming down to earth, because you got this beautiful flow card. Can't get better than papaya, when it comes to creating your next beautiful creation.
I'm putting into the field that we create a space for her for October 9th and 10th to grab a certification.
Woohoo!
Man, she'll just, with her Reiki and everything that she's doing to incorporate this, off the charts. I'm just saying, I have to post this, and then I'm going to do sacral for Lucille. Toads are beautiful. I'm spending all my allowance tonight. Which one are you resonating with, or which ones? Anyways, I don't know how to do it perfectly. Oh, there we go. And now I should do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and the colors don't show up as they do in real life.
Oh, I know. No, they're eye-popping brilliant. Mm-hmm. And they fit the deck nice and snug so the cards won't get bent or anything. Thank you, Tamara. All right, Lucille. Wow, sacral's really up tonight because Lisa wants sacral too. Yeah. Why do you think so many people are asking for sacral? That's a lot of sacral.
Yeah, I think that's our life force energy. And if anything, we have been bombarded where our life force energy with this COVID is feeling very contracted. And so people are asking for that because it's an important part of our energy system, because when we don't feel that life force energy coming up, it's like, what the hell am I doing here? What am I going to do next? I can't leave the house, or whatever it is. This is not a positive time for our chakras. That's why we have to pay more attention than ever.
Hey, I think, well, first off, I think that's amazing. Secondly, Lucille's card dropped out. Third, I'm going to start with first. I think whoever wins tonight, let's double up, and you and I double up, and we give them the reading together.
Ooh.
They get both of us.
Wow.
For the price of half, right? The half of half. So would that be fun? They get both of us to kind of chime in.
Oh, my goodness.
I'd like to be part of that. Okay, so Lucille, you got growth. You got
broccoli
for your sacral. And I think this is really great because this is a learning to trust your creative process. And kind of like Joanna today, who's losing her shit on trying to get Canva working, to get all these programs and things that we're preparing for you. And Lucille's a little bit the same way with some tech stuff. Well, she just will say, screw it. And it's like, it's a learning to embrace technology, and it's learning to embrace coming out of our comfort zone, and learning to embrace how it can make us more creative once we kind of get on the other side of the technology, like surrendering to that, learning to step into it, and then learning to enjoy it will open up a mound of creativity, because she's got some really beautiful things coming down the line, including an incredible line of products that she's having here that she's, oh my God. So anyways, the sacral's learning to embrace that creative aspect of yourself without shutting it down, because we can quickly shut down when we get frustrated on technology or things that are out of our comfort zone, which is a lot lately. We have to find creative outlets, ways around it. Some people are taking their businesses online. Some people are deciding not to do a certain sort of service anymore. We have to be creative in COVID and any other time, learning how to adjust. And that will make us more comfortable, and our sacral will be a little bit more activated in a positive way.
There you go. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
So we have time for a couple more. Let's do, Lisa wants sacral as well.
Wow,
Wants
Lisa.
heart. Karen wants third eye. So, we are going to get to a point, by the way, I'm just saying now, where we won't be able to do everybody's readings as the show grows and grows and grows. So we are going to we decided how are we going to fit in readings? Because we always want to make sure we give you some nourishment. We will having to be pulling the wheel at the end and maybe doing 5 readings. And, as we grow, so we make sure that we can get everybody, especially as we start to have more guests on for longer periods of time. Like Gary's coming in from Bali, so we want to get as much time with Gary as possible. But I think that's a good way of doing it. So now we'll try to get everybody in. But there might be coming a time where we won't be able to get everyone in. You might have to do a reading, or I don't know. We'll have to wheel it. Okay, let's get everybody in. Lisa wants sacral. Linda wants heart. Robin wants heart. Karen, third eye. And then I think we're going to close it.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know. We're going to do our best. All right, Lisa.
This is very interesting, Lisa. You got T for calm. There's one thing that, we haven't talked about sacral, our chakras. Sometimes they're overactivated. And that can happen when we go into states of fear or states of unknowing. We can become, there's almost like too much energy coming in that we can't handle. So you've been given the card of T for calm. So calming down, maybe calming down your desire to do too much, and the way that you put yourself out there, maybe even taking some more time for self-care is appropriate for you right now, Lisa. Anything to add to that, Lainie?
No, that feels right. That feels good. Okay.
Linda would love heart.
Okay. All right. Wow, we might go over. Let's do our best. This is Linda's for heart. Linda, you got patience. And this is a really interesting card. I pulled this the other day telling everyone to be patient with the decks coming. And I think it worked because we were patient. We let it go. We kind of surrendered. And then we got the notice that the decks are arriving. And this is kind of that way too, is be patient with the emotions that are coming up in your heart. I know you just had a loss, and I'm just sending you love there, but also be patient with the emotions of grief and the stages of grief, and allowing the heart to be okay. And it's okay to be feeling great, and it's okay to be not feeling great, and it's okay to allow your heart to contract, and it's allowing your heart to expand. But the idea is just to be patient with yourself in the whole entire process. And everyone should have that lesson too, is to be more plums during this time. Things take longer than they normally would. We are all finding our way how to navigate daily changes. We all may be used to changes, but this is like rapid changes. Every day there's a new protocol, there's a new argument, there's a new situation. And if we stay true to our heart, follow it, it will always guide us in the perfect way.
Well said.
Robin wants heart.
I'll do Robin.
Okay.
It's not easy to keep our heart open during these times either. It just isn't, because we have to have trust. But Robin,
I got my own green bag as well, Linda, by the way, so I'm with you.
Robin got expansion. And, like I just said, for a lot of us during this time, we're in this state of contraction. But the contraction piece for you, Robin, is almost at an end. And soon there is going to be expansion. And you will be taking our class this time, I believe.
Yeah, this weekend.
This weekend. And so this will be a real heart opening for you. And also, I really feel like Spirit is giving you the directive that things are going to start being more available to you. at this time. So don't guard your heart in fear, open it up and allow whatever the universe wants to give you to come in, because it is certainly that time for you.
I'm just looking at Linda. I pulled this for myself when I opened my deck, patience.
Oh, did she?
You heard it twice, just like Tony heard soursop twice. Really take in and when you're hearing these things twice, super important. Okay, I'm pulling third eye for Karen Cavallo. She got red bell pepper, which is inspiration.
Oh.
And I think this is a really good card, especially for the third eye, because we can garner a lot in opening up our pineal gland, opening up to what spirit is inspiring you. And the way to be inspired is not from the mental realm. It's not from the heart realm. It's really kind of like an all over body feeling. It's an intuition of knowing right action, knowing what inspires you, and really focusing on that. Again, it's another red card. Denise got action with tomatoes, but this is a very action-oriented card too. And allow spirit to kind of come in and visually give you some inspiration on where you need to go next with your business, where you need to go next with your health, where you need to go next with things going on in your life. You will be inspired when you allow spirit to nudge you and provide you that inner guidance.
Awesome.
Okay, just a couple more. Let's do Joe. Let's see.
I think it's Joan, and then we're done.
Are we done? Did we do Melissa Peshka? She wanted
yes, we did Melissa.
April. We did Melissa. We did Lucille. Okay, if we missed you, we're sorry. I think we got everybody.
No, I think Joan wanted
solar plexus.
Okay, so I'll do Joan for solar plexus.
And we're going to do the wheel.
And then we're going to get the wheel. Oh my goodness gracious. And look how many people want to get on that wheel. So that's good.
We can't wait for you to get your deck, Lisa. This weekend, really.
Wow. So this is the second time this card came out. Broccoli growth. There is that growth is in the air. I think we're all growing in proportion to what we are letting go of certain limitations during this COVID time. So, we have been in this kind of this state of limitation. Don't do this, don't go there, wear this, don't wear that. And it has definitely been kind of, a pause in the action. But with us getting this card twice tonight, and all of us are in the same vortex here, it is time for growth regardless of what the outside expression is. Let's all express our growth from the inside out rather than the outside in. And that's what this card is telling me right now.
That's awesome. And then I'm going to say what Denise said, and take action on plans now instead of waiting for probably the perfect moment.
Absolutely.
I would absolutely be taking action now. I was so brokenhearted to hear just back to back, first off of the suicide of Lisa Presley's son, just devastating. And then Kelly Preston. It was like, there's so much being out there right now. Like, really take stock of what's important, take stock of who's important, take stock of what you need to fortify yourself, take stock of emotions that don't need to weigh down your solar plexus or sacral or any part of your chakra system, so your chakras can spin. If you need more than our deck, get the CD in the deck. I use them hand in hand. I kid you not. I use them with my clients who are here tonight. I sign you homework of meditations, and I sign you in, and then we do card spreads. Really important to do that. All right, so we have a little bit more time left, and it's already 54. Okay, so here's what we are going to be doing. They found the Glee girl's body. I don't know who that piece. I don't know.
Oh, Oh yeah, I saw that today too, Melissa.
Heavy, 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 heavy.
Oh, look
All
who's
right.
here. Your man is
Oh my God.
here. Hey, Howard.
Wow. Wonderful worlds of wisdom.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know who composed all those beautiful music behind that CD, it's Howard. So you want to hear something beautiful? Do get this CD, and we're going to spin the wheel now because I already lost it. It's not here anymore. Well, I put the link up for it. All right, let's spin the wheel. So here's what I need you to do, Joanna. I need you to read me everybody who said I'm in for the wheel. Can you do that?
I can do that.
I think, I don't know where it started, but wow, there's a lot. I want in on the wheel, said Denise. So it started.
Yeah,
Tony.
I got it. I got it.
There you
So
go.
just start writing down the names. If I miss anybody, then
All right, go for it.
Okay, Linda Baltus.
No, I think it started before that with Tamara.
Yeah, but Linda's before Tamara. So
okay, cool. So here, let me get it in so you could all see what we're doing, that I'm getting the wheel going. All right, we got Linda Baltus. Go ahead.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Denise.
Denise.
Karen Carvella.
Karen Cavallo.
Cavallo. Sorry, Karen. I butchered your last name.
I butchered her spelling. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
I think that might be it.
No.
Did I miss anybody?
No, I think there's more.
Cheryl Friedman. Cheryl Friedman.
Yeah.
Joan.
Okay.
Melissa.
Who?
Melissa.
Okay.
Peshka.
Yeah.
I think that...
Is there anybody else who wants in on the wheel? Going once. Going twice. This is going to be it. This is a deal of the deal.
Did we get everybody? I think so.
Okay. All right. One of you is going to win a double reading. Kind of the two of us are going to spend some time with you checking out your chakras. Good luck. Oh my God, Tamara.
Tony, you almost got it.
Tony's so close. Tamara,
I know, it's so close.
It is your lucky night. Tonight. We are so looking forward to doing this. Absolutely. All right, so we will schedule that.
Fun.
She is on a roll. I think we might have left Lisa Doyle out, but sorry, broccoli baby. All right, so I think we got it all in, which is amazing. It always Carvalho. Okay, Valho. Well, we'll get it for the next time. I'm so happy, Tamara. We're so happy for you. We're so happy you're in the class. We had a great time in the elements. So I think we have it, folks. Thank you. Did we get it all in? We have 2 minutes. Any last things you want to say?
I think we got it all in.
Oh, Howard Merlin Logan, these ladies need to show theme song and one for the wheel spin.
There you go.
We need an intro, we need an outro, and we need a wheel of produce or something like that, right?
Howard, we're putting you to work, man.
Oh my God. Hey, thank you all for being here. You have made this possible. You have made this moment from the minute you came on and decided to back our Kickstarter to get where we are, to get us to this moment where we can nurture you and you can go out after becoming, even if you're not a certified reader, just the deck, but for sure as a certified reader, you're going to go out and make an impact to a lot of people who are starved for this information, pun intended, really need this. So you guys are kind of these Mother Nature warrior way showers. And because of all this, we're doing this as a community. So thank you for being part of it. Thank you for coming on Monday nights. Thank you for going to our website and supporting this and supporting all the suppliers who we hire to do this. Like we're all making a difference in so many ways. This is
Mm.
global community at its best. And I couldn't be more proud to be having this week to share all of this with all of you who are here tonight. So thank you.
What she said. That's all I got to say. 'Cause you said it perfect.
See you at the certification. And yes, Melissa, we will chat about October. 7 spots left. That's it for the year. And
That
then the
is
price
it.
goes up because, oh my God, it's just, this is a big endeavor and you're going to get so much value. All right. Lots of love.
Love you
Congrats,
guys. Thank you.
congrats,
Thank you. Thank
Tamara.
you.
Thanks for everybody. Enjoy your
Bye.
deck. Bye.
Bye.